for eye support. Let's start with the most favorite, the longest running, the enhanced levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. Boy, our eyes, having blue eyes, Andrew, I know you too, they're so sensitive, and we've got one set of eyes. Let's talk this one through. And by the way, the savings on this is a monthly special, so you do have until the end of the month, or until they sell out first, because that oftentimes happens. We have all counts, 30, 60, 180, and I love when we can get into the bigger cap counts. 360 is the way to go. Again, a $60 savings for you today. Where would you like to start with this important supplement?
Well, it's a comprehensive formula. Its most important ingredients are lutein and zeaxanthin. In a moment, we will talk about our separate booster for lutein, zeaxanthin with astaxanthin. But if you want a foundational, comprehensive product for eye health, this product can be taken 1 capsule or 2 capsules daily. I take 2 capsules daily. It delivers the support that our eyes need in terms of the clarity of vision, in terms with dealing with bright light transitions to dark light, or from dark light transitions to bright light. It helps us deal with all the computer monitors, the tablets, the phones, all of the electronic devices that we're exposing our eyes to. And basically, our eyes are aging, and we talked about this before. Aging is not a kind process, but to the extent we take advantage of the ingredients around us to protect our eyes, in this case, or systems in our body does age better. The science is crystal clear that those of us who eat a diet richer in lutein, zeaxanthin, the rich purple berries that are the hallmarks of this product, we have vision that ages better. In fact, not only do we have vision that ages better, but the science is also crystal clear that it's associated with a brain that ages better, whether it's memory, concentration, mental acuity. So when we take care of our eyes, for those of you who've been getting my Ultimate Eye for the last 30 years, you've been delivering not just the benefits to your eyes, you've been delivering those same benefits in terms of taking advantage of all this clinical science and research and those large population studies, the same benefits to your brain.
Interesting, wow. I know there's over 1,700 perfect 5-star reviews, 2,000 total reviews. I'm gonna read a couple, and again, it's so fascinating how people wanna go on and on about how thrilled they are with, and the difference that they've noticed. Here's one: my doctor approves of these vitamins. I mean, you can see, I'm gonna go to one of the shorter ones because we've got such limited time, but thank you. My aging eyes were suffering from dryness. Oh my gosh, that is such a nightmare. I've tried several other over-the-counter eye drops my doctor recommended, but never felt they helped that much. After doing some research and reading the reviews on this, I decided to give it a try. I was amazed after taking this product for just a few days that I no longer needed the drops for my eyes. They feel moisturized. It's a reorder. I've tried Ultimate Eye Support for 60 days now, and I will not be without. My eyes, thank you. Look at the length of these comments. This must just make you feel so good.
Well, it's great that folks take the product seriously. As I say, I think it's the disappointment with typical products, typical supplements, that's what kind of fuels a desire to write a review about a product that surprises us. And it's something I mentioned last night I wanted to touch on again. A lot of us, when our eyes get dry and irritated, we start using those drops that eliminates the redness. When we eliminate the redness, we're constricting the capillaries, we're constricting the blood flow in our eyes. That is not going to help us with inflammation or irritation.
Good point.
Just the opposite. If we have issues with inflammation or irritation, what I always recommend is those little saline in a little tiny, they're kind of little ampules. And the reason why I like the little ampules, because they're single use, they don't contain preservatives, rather than putting preservatives constantly in your eyes. But the most important thing is if you want to reduce that inflammation or irritation, the only way you do so is by doing things that protect your eyes, that moisturize your eyes. And as I've said before, Ultimate Eye Support provides those kinds of ingredients. Even a great omega-3 product provides. A diet rich in oily, fatty fish provides lubricating factors for our eyes to reduce inflammation.
It's crazy how many people do use drops without realizing that oftentimes those ingredients are harsh and they can actually dehydrate your eyes.
Yeah, the saline drops are great because they mirror the saline that naturally our body secretes to moisturize our eyes. But when we start using those things that artificially remove the red, by removing the red, they're constricting our blood vessels because that redness is from those blood vessels. So that is going to cause further irritation, inflammation, and there also tends to be a rebound redness, meaning that when you don't use them, your eyes are even redder than they would have been before. So again, that if you need to do something for a photo shoot or something like that, that's fine. But if you really want to do something that's going to be in favor of the health of your eyes, an ophthalmologist and optometrist will recommend a good saline drop system, potentially with a lubricant in it. But that's what you could talk to your optometrist about. And Ultimate Eye, you should read the hundreds of reviews that talk about dry, irritated eyes. And the same with my omega-3 products. Again, it doesn't have to be mine, but a good omega-3 product is also going to be something that provides great moisturization for our eyes.
And I didn't realize either until, studying a little bit more in depth that our body doesn't even produce lutein or zeaxanthin. This is the only way to get it.
No, lutein and zeaxanthin are a critical part of the structure, the optical system of our eyes. That's why it can improve the focus of our eyes. It can improve the clarity of vision, how we deal with glare, how we see at night. So lutein and zeaxanthin are critical components. But just like, say, calcium for our bones, if we're not getting calcium from our diet, our bones are going to suffer. If we don't get lutein and zeaxanthin from our diet or from a supplement, because it's readily available from a supplement when appropriately delivered, then our eyes and our brain suffers the consequence from a lack of these critical ingredients that our body can't make. And don't think our body does things poorly. Our body is really well designed. The world we were designed to live in was one where we provided an abundance of lutein and zeaxanthin from our diet. We no longer eat that way. So we've forgotten our blueprint. But this product helps deliver the things that we might have forgotten about in our typical diet.
Well, it's a monthly special. We are getting close to the end of the month, so take action. 88538 is the item number on the Ultimate Eye Support. You mentioned the booster, so we're going to talk about that next. This is a brand new launch of a new monthly special from you.